Today I'm ranking every Fortnite season that I've ever played. Let's get into it right away. I'm really excited to do this. Shout out to Fortnite Dot GG, the website, for actually having a season tier list that I can just go off of. I've got S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, F tier, and finally, not played if I haven't played that season. There'll probably be only one season in there, and let's just start off with season 1. I never played this season, so it goes straight in, not played, but I do remember playing it on projects, and it actually was quite fun. Obviously, it was the start for Fortnite, so, you know, that started literally the game. Alright, next up we've got Season 2. Now, I actually didn't play Season 2 on my main account. I actually played it on one of my friend's accounts. He's a bit older now, and I played it on there. Pretty much I was playing, and it was the start of 2018. What had happened is I dropped in, and the landing spot I dropped at, it was just kind of like the big hill kind of with the tunnel under it just next to Tomato Town. So I landed there for my first ever game. I like broke some rocks, I remember, and that's pretty much all I remember. It wasn't really much that I did that season, but because I've played it on projects in the past, I like it a lot, but I want to base this on seasons that I've actually played during its real timeline. So season 2, I think I would go for... This season was generally great for so many people, but in my opinion, because I barely really got much of a chance to play it, I only played it like once when it actually originally came out, I think I'd go maybe like C tier, just because I haven't really played it too much. Next up, we've got Season 3. This was the season that I created my Fortnite account. I think if I go to my locker on here, actually, I've actually got the link for my entire locker on Fortnite Dot GG. You guys can look at it if you want. I'll link it in the description if you guys want to check out all the skins that I've got. I used AK-47, the Discord bot, to do that, and usually when you do that, you can actually see the first time you played Battle Royale. So it was March the 12th, 2018. I played on my really crappy PC. It was like a desktop computer, like the computer was built into the monitor. It was one of those ones. I had a touchscreen. It was really trash. I've still got it, but I just haven't used it in many years. Usually if I'm using it, I'm just like kind of going back and forth to grab like old videos and stuff. But yeah, Season 3, that was the first time I played on there. I didn't really know what I was doing. So for that, it was generally a great season on projects, a lot of fun on Era especially, but because I'm ranking this obviously based on season, I would have to give it a bit higher, but maybe, I'll put it in B tier just now, and I'll see how I feel later on. Season 4, amazing season, same thing, but I was kind of playing on Switch at the time, so when it first came out on the Switch, I did play it a lot, and at that time, I had Rogue Agent, I had Wingman, I had all like the starter pack skins from like season 3 all the way up to now. I've got every single starter pack in the game. But season 4 was a great season. Genuinely incredible. But unfortunately, I didn't really play it as much. So I'll put it at B tier just because it's a really good season. But obviously, I don't have too much of an opinion on it because I only got to like, I think it was tier 9 or something. I missed out on the free backbling in the battle pass. And I also missed out on Orange Justice. That was my biggest regret. Now, Season 5 is when I actually started playing a little bit more of Fortnite during summer 2018. A lot of good memories playing then. I've not got too many clips of it, unfortunately, because Switch actually stopped like letting you clip stuff in Fortnite, I think in Season 5, because of like memory issues. But I remember playing Playground on one of the first days of Season 5 coming out, and it actually was a lot of fun. Just to kind of explore. I stayed there for the whole hour, and I had a good time, but I was a bot back then. And I played at the end of Season 5 when the Bouncy Lake came up, and that was a lot of fun. So for me, I think I'd have to put this in A tier, just because it was an incredible season. And I actually did get a bit more playtime out of it, compared to the other seasons. Alright, next up, Season 6. Now, I think I know where I'm going to put this already. I could go S tier, but there was some things that were quite rubbish about it. But this was the start, like this was the first ever season that I actually started playing Fortnite properly, instead of just kind of not playing the game much, right? It was kind of around end of Season 5, but as soon as Season 6 came out, that's when I bought my first ever Battle Pass, and it's also when I started playing the game way more with my friends. And genuinely, I think I'd put it maybe in S tier, but there's also another season that's kind of better to that. Season 6, you know, it had the loot. Season 6 had like the Kevin Cube Island on the map at Loot Lake. It had so much cool stuff. It had the shadow cubes and all that. It was a good season in my opinion, but you know, it was actually the start of me playing Fortnite, and I loved all the LTMs that came out. We had like Team Rumble, Disco Domination, Food Fight. For me, I'll put this at A tier, just above Season 5, because obviously I played it way more than Season 5. Next up, Season 7. One of my favourite ever seasons. I think it actually is my favourite ever season. It's my favorite ever season of Chapter 1, I'll be honest. This season, like, I loved it. I bought the Battle Pass, I played the whole thing. In Season 6, I actually didn't get tier 100. I think I was like tier 79. But in this season, I actually got tier 100 for the very first time. I had so much fun playing it. Just the memories back then. Like, Christmas 2018 was a great time for life, so it was a lot of fun for me. So I think, in my opinion, this is just going straight S tier. Also, I will say this, the projects were really good for Season 7, but obviously because I'm basing this off of Fortnite Season 7 for me, I had a lot of memories playing it. All my screenshots are saved on my computer from my Nintendo Switch, because I was still playing Switch in this season. I'll actually talk about the season that I moved to PC later on. But yeah, Season 7, S tier. If you saw it in the thumbnails like F tier, obviously that's clickbait. Actually, I think I put it as C tier in the thumbnail, but in my opinion, S tier. It is one of the greatest, if not, it is the best Chapter 1 season ever. Season 8, now, this season was also great. Back in Season 7, I wasn't really great, you know, I think back then I only had 2 wins, I was really bad. I would always just play Team Rumble, right? Season 8, though, I got about, like, I think 6 wins or something. And this season had so many good memories for me. You know, it had the great Battle Pass, it was free. The Battle Pass was free if you complete some challenges at the end of Season 7 for overtime. That was such a good change. I think that was because Apex Legends was kind of coming in and was gaining way more players in Fortnite at that point. Or maybe it was just to try to market off of, you know, Apex Legends, try and get people back into Fortnite during a time where the game was kind of a little bit stale, but comp was also really great back then. But Season 8, genuinely, you know, it had World Cup qualifiers, it had a lot of good memories for me playing it. I think for me, this is going straight in S tier right next to Season 7. The Season 8 map, I think, is my favourite ever Chapter 1 map. It just, the volcano, you know, just everything about that season was great. The only problem I had back then was that the Season 8 Battle Pass Tier 100 Lux, I didn't really like it when it first came out. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, what is this Tier 100? But when I actually got it, I actually like the skin. The skin is actually really good now. So yeah, that is S tier for me. And yeah, one of my actually favourite Chapter 1 seasons. Like, I had so much fun playing it. Season 9. Now, summer 2019 was incredible. I think that's like my favourite ever summer that we've had. Besides 2022 summer, that was actually really good for me. But, yeah, summer 2019 with Season 9 was so good. You had so many collabs in that season, and the Battle Pass was, it was okay. I never got Tier 100. This is like the last ever season that I didn't get Tier 100 in. Every other season I've gotten level 100 or above. And yeah, this season was great. But, if I'm being honest, just because I didn't really play it much at the time, and I can't lie, the game was still a little bit stale. A lot of my like IRL friends quit the game at that point to play other games, like Overwatch and stuff like that. So it kind of was a bit mixed for me, but I think I would have to go, probably just because I played a bit more, I'll probably go C tier just above Season 2. Obviously, I'm basing this on seasons that I've actually played. Season 2, I didn't really have much of a chance to play it, but the season was great overall. But yeah, summer 2019, I remember just, I was in Greece that year, I had such a great time, I had my Nintendo Switch, and I actually started to kind of like try and grind Fortnite at that point on my Switch. And that goes as well for Season X. Now this season, obviously I had the mechs, probably the worst thing Epic Games could ever add. They're bringing it back for Fortnite OG probably as well, which is not going to be great, but oh well. But yeah, Season X, like the season when it first came out, it was meh. I mean, I enjoyed playing it. I got Tier 100. I never got any of the overtime styles. That's for a lot of seasons as well, like Season 8 as well. And obviously Season 9. I think, actually I'll explain this. In Season 9, the only Battle Pass skin I got to, I think it was that. Yeah, it was this skin. This is the only skin I actually have. Like, it was Tier 47. So, I think out of that, if you look at my skins, if you go to Season 9, these are the amount of skins I've got in Season 9. For Battle Pass, I only have 4 skins. There we go. So I actually never completed the whole Season 9 Battle Pass. But anyway, this is about Season X. My opinion, I enjoyed playing this season. I was really playing with one of my like close friends from school. But like I said, a lot of my friends quit at that time, so it was kind of like, it was okay, but I wouldn't say it was great. So I mean, I did have some fun moments in it, so I'll probably put it here at C tier again. I could even go D tier, but maybe I might go D tier actually for just now, but maybe I'll change my mind. Chapter 2 Season 1, the start was incredible. You know, obviously after that end event we had in Season X, maybe that might up the ranking for Season X, but the end event was so good. Unfortunately, my game like ended for some reason, Team Rumble, and that went for Season 8 as well. The the game crashed on my Switch, which was not great at all. Chapter 2 Season 1 overall, like, it was a great start. I think the game was incredible at that point. Like, millions of people were playing the game at that point. You know, bots were introduced, which kind of ruined it a wee bit. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed this season a lot. It's the season where I got, I think now the second highest level ever. I think I was level 280 in this season. But it was dragged on for very long. But a lot of my friends also came back to the game at this point. So I think I would put it probably at about 8. I'll put it A tier, just above Season 5. Because like I said, I don't really play much Season 5. I played more Season 6 than I played Season 5. Next up, we've got Chapter 2, Season 2. Lockdown 2020. This season, absolutely peak. You know where this is going. I think, honestly, S tier above Season 7. Just because a lot of my friends were on at the time. New people as well that were getting back on the game. Is like after years were playing it. And it was just such a fun time. Lockdown for me was incredible. Unfortunately, you know, a lot of bad stuff was going on at the time. But for Fortnite, it was the best. Obviously, we know we had the mythic bosses. We had Laserbeam and Fresh posting every day. You had just so much good memories then. I had so much good memories then. If you started way before Chapter 2 or Chapter 3, I'm sorry, you missed out on quite a lot. But yeah, S tier, I'll put it above Season 7 just because I had a lot of memories in Chapter 2, Season 2. And I can agree with a lot of people, it's one of the greatest seasons of all time. Chapter 2 Season 3, this was the season that I started playing PC. I got it for my birthday. I got it a few days after the season came out. But this season, I moved on to Xbox controller. I was playing on a Xbox 360 controller at first, and then I kind of bought a new controller from Argos. But this season was great. You know, I had some good memories. You know, I used to play a lot at the time as well. This is when I kind of started playing Arena properly. I was really trash at Arena in Chapter 2 Season 2, but I kind of took it serious a bit more in Chapter 2 Season 3. A lot of fun stuff was going on this season. Summer 2020 was quite a good time for me, and the move to PC genuinely has boosted this ranking pretty high. I think I would have to put it probably at A tier, just about here. Maybe S tier, but I think for me, I'll just put it at A tier for now. This season was great, and yeah, I had such a fun time playing it. Now, Chapter 2 Season 4, Nexus season, that was incredible as well. This is when I started properly grinding Arena, and I was still on controller at this point, and I had so much fun playing this season. And just the mythic Stark Industries, you know, all the random Marvel POIs appearing out of nowhere. You had a lot of good collabs, I'll admit. This season was stacked, and I think for me, this is going to go in S tier. I'll probably put it maybe just above Season 8, because I've played it so much more recently as well, but generally back then, playing Arena was just so much fun. I'll put it at S tier, just above Season 8, but, you know, I do still love Season 8, great season. Now, for Chapter 2 Season 5, I actually really did enjoy this season, only because of the fact that I used to play a lot of duos, and I got so many wins this season. I got like 100 wins, but it was also the fact that Fortnite wasn't at a great state at that point, let's be honest. A lot of people were quitting the game, but I thought the collabs were good. You had many good icon skins that came out. I think we had Gref G and Laserbeam. We had the Flint Knock as well. The tournament he had was so good. Arena, I played a lot of Arena as well at that time. With my trio, it was a lot of fun. I think the weapons were alright, the meta was okay, and also, I kind of like started grinding my content more. Around this season, I was doing videos on Rift, I was doing videos, I think I just hit 1,000 subscribers in this season, so it does hold quite a special like place for me. It was a great season at the time. So yeah, I think for me, I would probably go A tier just because it wasn't as great, but I think I would put it probably here, I think, just above Chapter 2 Season 1. So yeah, I think Chapter 2 Season 5, a lot of fun. The whole sand biome bit was kind of cool. I liked how they brought back tilted towers in like a new way, and also the sand tunneling, which was in the game for like, I think it was in the game for like a month or something, and then it just got taken away because there was too many bugs. So that kind of ruined it a wee bit. Now, Chapter 2 Season 6, this season is hated on by so many people. It is the most disliked season on Fortnite Dot GG. In my opinion, I was still playing Fortnite throughout this season. I have played Fortnite pretty much throughout every season. Pretty much. Like, I don't think I've quit at all. It's like since I started playing properly in Season 6. But Chapter 2 Season 6, and like overall, Battle Pass was okay. One of my like really good friends of mine, like he also started playing in this season, so we used to play quite a lot of duos at that time. I actually quite enjoyed it. Like, I can't lie, I think it was pretty decent. Just for the fact that, you know, comp was good at that point. I mean, like, I can't lie, the game just felt so clean to play back then. But the weapons, the overall just crafting system, it was just kind of trash, I can't lie. It was pretty arse. So I think in my opinion, I think I'm probably going to be with the people, just because I played it like a bit more. Maybe I'm being a wee bit kind of lucky here, but I'll put it in D tier actually. I'll put it right here just above Season X, because I actually kind of liked it a bit more than that season, just because I was getting a bit better at the game. And also, this was the season I started playing on keyboard and mouse, so that kind of gives it a high ranking, so I liked playing that season on keyboard and mouse. Chapter 2 Season 7, right, this season was incredible. Summer 2021, great time. Probably one of the best Fortnite seasons. I loved, like, the summer challenges were so good. We have not had a good summer in Fortnite since this season. Like, all the rewards that we got back then, like, I grinded for them. You had to play, like, different creative maps. I was away and I still did it. Like, this season had so many memories for me. It was a lot of fun. And, yeah, I was a really high level. Rick Sanchez, you know, like, grinding for the Rainbow Rick Sanchez was so fun to do. Dr. Sloan was also a good skin. You had Superman, Sunny. You know, it was actually really good at the time. So, for me, I enjoyed playing this season. Arena, I think I started playing a bit less Arena, but also we got Arena late game this season. Booga's Arena late game. That was so much fun. I think for me, I would probably put it actually in S tier. I'll put it just behind Season 8, I think, because Season 8 was obviously a bit more nostalgic to me. But I'll put it in S tier. Great season. Had a lot of fun playing it. And yeah, it was just good overall. Chapter 2 Season 8. It was okay, I guess. Like, the battle pass was alright. It could have been a bit better. But obviously, they were trying to really work on Chapter 3, it looked like. So they kind of just put this season out. The map, it was just kind of, I don't know, boring a little bit. We obviously had imposters this season. A good mode, honestly. I wish Epic brought that back. You had just so much going on at the time as well. I actually, like, the loot pool was really good this season as well. I liked playing, like, just Battle Royale was fun overall. I think I would put this in... I actually think I'd put this in B tier. Just here. Okay, I'll put it in B tier. I'll put it in B tier just there. I think that's not that bad. Chapter 3 Season 1. Winter 2021. Spider-Man No Way Home. You had so much going on this, like, season. Just not just Fortnite, but just everything that season was great. You know, like, just secondary school for me as well was incredible. Chapter 3 Season 1. All my friends got back on as well at the time. You had people that hadn't really played in many years coming back on, like in Chapter 2. It was just so good. You had the Spider-Man mythics. You had a whole new map. The whole snow biome, like, I remember it, like, was crazy. You had Tilted Towers coming back. You had so much going on at that time. Chapter 3 Season 1, overall, one of my favourite seasons. I loved playing it. Everyone was just always, like, you'd always be on and someone would be on. Nowadays, it's not like that anymore. I think for me, I would put it above Season 8. Maybe even above Chapter 2 Season 4. Actually, I think I'll put it here. I'll just put it here. I'll put it at the 4th slot of S tier. I think that's fair. Maybe I might change that though, because kind of like this season, it was kind of fire. It was really fun. I loved it so much. Chapter 3 Season 2, we had 0 builds. We had the big blimps in the air. You know, we had decent, like, the weapons were okay. The thermal scopes was alright. We had the compact SMG, or the combat SMG. That was a decent weapon. We had, like, the drum shotgun, like a legendary version of it. A lot of people also kind of started to quit this season after Chapter 3 Season 1. Like, I can't lie. I think for me, I would maybe put that, maybe C tier, maybe B tier, like kind of around that area. I don't really know. I might go C tier, because, like, I played, I think I'd go here actually, to be honest. I think Season 9 was a bit better, so I think I'd put it there. But C tier for Chapter 3 Season 2. Let me know what you guys think of that. Chapter 3 Season 3, like I said, summer 2022 was one of my favourite summers. I mean, overall, all the summers that I've had, like, for my life just now, have been really good. But this season, I don't know, summer 2022 for me was just kind of, you know, it was a good time just for life and just for, the game was okay. I mean, I actually started playing a bit more Xbox in this season as well. I think it was good fun to play. Like, it was kind of good to mix between PC and Xbox. But Chapter 3 Season 3, Battle Pass was alright. The map was I mean, we had, what, the Rave Cave, we had, like, the big reality tree. It was alright, that. I mean, it could have been a bit better, but because I actually enjoyed it quite a lot, I think I might put it B tier, actually, kind of, like, around here. Maybe, I might put it just below, I don't know, I mean, 0 build, like, in Chapter 3 Season 2 was fun, but it just kind of got a wee bit, I mean, it was good. A lot of my mates were saw on that season. Maybe, actually, to be honest, like, I don't know. Also, we had like some good shotguns. We had like the Prime shotgun. Obviously, the Ranger shotgun was trash. Okay, I'll put it here. I'll put it C tier. I'll put it here. C tier. I'll put it just above Chapter 3 Season 2. Chapter 3 Season 4. Season was okay. Event was trash. Map was boring. Fortnite Mirrors was not that bad, honestly. I kind of enjoyed it. The chrome weapons, like the AR and shotgun, they were pretty decent. Competitive was at a good state as well. For me, I think I would put this... I think I put it like kind of back here. Like maybe C tier. Maybe even... Honestly, like... I think I'd actually put it in D tier. Like, I like this season just for the weapons overall. I played a lot of Zero Build as well this season. Like, I don't know why I was kind of obsessed with Zero Build in Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. Like, kind of the start of Chapter 4. But, yeah, I would say Chapter 3 Season 4 would be D tier just for me just now. But, yeah. Chapter 4 Season 1, incredible start. Season overall was just good fun. You know, we had a decent loot pool. A kind of a refresh as well. The map was quite small, only had like 9 POIs. We had the Shockwave Hammer. We had so much good like mobility in that season. And overall, we obviously had Chapter 4 movement still. So overall, I think for me, Chapter 4, I think I would put that... Chapter 4 Season 1, I think I would put that A tier. Just about here, maybe. Maybe. The Battle Pass as well was pretty good. Yeah, the Winterfest was okay. Could have been a bit better. But I think I'd put that in A tier. Just here. Obviously, Season 5, like I said, I didn't really play too much of Season 5, so that's why Chapter 4 is right here. But yeah, Chapter 4 Season 2. Season was incredible. Like, I loved Mega City. I loved everything about Chapter 4 Season 2. Great season. You had the Havoc pump. The Havoc suppress AR was alright. And that season brought my drop spot racetrack for ranked during Chapter 4. So much fun dropping there. Overall, this was a great season. I think it was quite fun to play. Let me think, actually. I think I'd actually put it above Chapter 4 Season 1. I'd put it A tier, just there. I think it was good fun. I wish I got level 200 in this season as well, because it did have some good bonus rewards. It was a good season overall, I think. Out of Chapter 4, it was good to have a different kind of theme, and I liked how it was kind of like Neo, Tokyo, kind of Japan vibe. It was pretty nice, honestly. It was a good refresh for Fortnite. Chapter 4 Season 3, it was good fun to play, like playing with my friends every once in a while, but the season was a bit bland, bit boring. Maybe I would put it C tier, probably here actually. It had the Mammoth Pistol, that was a good weapon to come out. It had the Flapjack Rifle, which was terrible. The summer event, that actually might like put it down. That event was terrible. Like, you usually expect summer events to be pretty good. That one was rubbish. We had the Optimus Prime in the game. Only Up, it was a good time for like Fortnite. Like, Only Up and Fortnite was quite good. I'd actually maybe put it here. I'll put it here in C tier. I think I'll put it in there. I think that's not bad. Chapter 4 Season 4, great season, great weapons. You know, you had the Twin Mag Rifle. The DMRs were crap in this season. Ranked was pretty fun. Obviously, like I said, the locations. We had the Eclipse Estate. I don't even remember the rest of the names, but those POIs were so good. Just like having like 3 POIs on like different corners of the map was so fun. I loved playing it. Obviously it was like the last Chapter 4 season, so it was pretty good. Obviously we've got Season OG, but I'm talking about like the last Chapter 4 season on the Chapter 4 map. It was really good, a lot of fun, a lot of my friends were on. Really fun. Overall, I think I would put this A tier, probably, honestly, above Chapter 4 Season 2. Just because I played so much more this season. I think I got level 200. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time playing it. And then we got Season OG. This season, Chapter 4 Season OG, so much fun. Brought everyone back to the game. OG map, Season 5, all the way up to Season X. You know, you had the updates. The map could have been a bit better. But overall, I didn't really make too much content in the season just because I was playing so much. It was the first season that I properly started to grind ranked. I got champion. I was pretty close to Unreal, but I feel like if I just put a bit more hours in, I would have got Unreal. Overall, Season OG, I think for me, that goes in S tier. I'd probably put that... I put it right here in S tier, because Chapter 3 Season 1, the game had the Spider-Man mythics, right? Like, a lot of stuff. It had, like, the grapple glove and dirt bikes in it, too, but it also had, like, every Chapter 1 vehicle back. It was a lot of fun. It brought everyone back to the game. The event was incredible. I'd say it was a good event, you know what I mean? It had the concert, it had, like, quite a lot. Obviously, it was, like, the metaverse, so... meh. And that's where Chapter 5 Season 1 goes. A lot of people love this season now. Obviously, it had like the half triangle kind of sniper scopes on the Reaper sniper. The map was pretty decent. People were still playing the game. Ranked was pretty fun. I got elite that season. It was really hard to like get out of diamond. Diamond ranked lobbies were like unreal lobbies. They were something else. The weapons overall, you know, it was okay. And obviously, Chapter 5 had the movement completely changed, so that kind of ruins my ranking a little bit. But overall, I think the season was okay. I could maybe put an A tier just behind Season 5. I might actually do that, you know. I'll put it there, you know what? I'll put it A tier just behind Season 5, and I'll probably put these seasons a wee bit lower. So, Chapter 5 Season 2, I think I'd just put that straight up, probably a B tier, honestly. We had, like, the Avatar collab, that was kind of fun. The weapons were a bit mixed, I can't lie. Overall, you know, we had Grim Gate, we had, like, a lot of these new POIs come up. You know, after that, like, the Gatekeeper shotgun was also pretty decent. Chapter 5 Season 2, it could have been a bit better. I feel like maybe Fortnite could have gone in a better direction with that season, but competitive Fortnite was, like, really good that season, so I'll just keep it where I, you know, stand. I'll put it B tier. Maybe, actually, I might actually put it a bit lower, maybe now that I think about it, because these are quite low. I think I'd maybe put it just behind Chapter 3 Season 2. I'd put it here just because it was kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably just put it here, keep it there, honestly. Chapter 5 Season 3. I would put it F tier, but Reload honestly kind of carried it. I think that actually kind of carried the season. Nitro season was just a whole mess of cars, a whole mess of just the weapons being kind of meh. The Nitro Fists, they were good for just kind of getting away and just kind of like mobility wise, really good item. The cars were just chaotic at the start of the season. I remember just raging at them. They were so annoying. It was so hard to get a win the first day of that season for me just because of how annoying those cars were. Season overall, I think I'd just put it in maybe D tier. Probably above Chapter 3 Season 4 because I actually played with a lot of my IRLs at that point, so I'll put it there. Maybe in the future I'll do a video ranking Reload seasons, let me know, because I actually have that planned out. Or maybe just Reload maps in general, that was my main idea. But I'll just put it in D tier. I would say it's probably better than Chapter 3 Season 4, but yeah, I can't lie, it was kind of mid. Chapter 5 Season 4, this season was the Marvel season. The items were pretty decent. I liked the AUG rifle, but there was still bullet drop in the game. That kind of put it down a wee bit. But I think I would put this maybe in B tier. I'll probably just put it here, honestly, for B tier. I think it was like a decent season, a good start. But yeah, and the events were, we had like the kind of end event to go into Chapter 2 Remix. That was kind of alright. Overall, you know, it was okay, but I'll just probably put it in B tier. Now, Chapter 2 Remix, this season is going straight in S tier. I think I would probably put it, maybe just here, right next to Season 8. I think this season was incredible. The map was really good. The weapons, it was good to have like kind of like an overhaul back to the Chapter 2 weapons. The map was cool. I liked how they kind of changed the POIs up. The Eminem Grotto, we had the rig, we had Ice Spice's Shark, which wasn't great, honestly, and we had the Snoop Dogg Pound. That was so fun. Yeah, Reload was also, like, I quit Reload this season just because I was playing Chapter this season so much. To be honest, I was really playing ranked Reload in this season. I actually might put this up to A, like A. You know what, I'll put it up in A. Chapter 5 Season 4 is going to stay in A tier from now on, because Reload ranked this season was so much fun. Chapter 2 Remix, that goes in S tier. Good map. People were also coming back to the game, but it was also kind of just, it was fun. I enjoyed Chapter 2 Remix. I had a lot of fun playing it. Map was so good. It was good to be back on the Chapter 2 map. And the event overall, the final, like the finale, Chapter 2 Remix finale, that event was incredible. So, yeah. And also the collabs then, like Juice WRLD, it was really cool to do something like that. Chapter 6 Season 1, it was a decent start to the game, but I feel like the map, the weapons, you know, it could have been a bit better. I would probably, honestly, just for the fact it was kind of like a good kind of refresh, I'll put it in B tier, just here, maybe. Like I said, I didn't really play much of Season 3 and Season 4, so I'll just put it here for B tier. I think it was kind of fun to play. The weapons kind of mixed, the map. It was a bit huge, the map just had a bit too much going on, but I think overall, it was an okay season, but it could have been a bit better. Chapter 6 Season 2, I think this was better than Chapter 6 Season 1. Just the weapons, the map, like the map was kind of cool. I enjoyed it. I think it was fun. We had like quite a lot of kind of heist POIs going on, and it was also good to go to a heist season. I would say the Chapter 6 Season 1 Battle Pass was probably better, actually, than the Chapter 6 Season 2 Battle Pass, but I'll put it in B tier, just right next to Chapter 6 Season 1, just because it was kind of better. Star Wars Season, that just goes in F tier, don't talk about that. Chapter 6 Season 3, Super Season, we had Seaport City, Fortnite was on the Switch 2 at that point, the Switch 2 just came out. I enjoyed playing this season. Obviously, also Chapter 6 Season 1 did have Fortnite OG, but obviously I'm not basing this on like other stuff, but Fortnite OG, it was a good start for season Chapter 6, but I think Chapter 6 Super Season was honestly better than Chapter 6 Season 2, so I'll put it in B tier again, but just right next like that. Kind of like a whole row. I like it. I think Chapter 6 Season 3 was a good season. Chapter 6 Season 4, I think I would put this in C tier. Probably like maybe even like D tier, honestly. I might even put it in D tier. I'd probably say it was a bit better than Chapter 2 Season 6 because it had Delulu. Delulu was a lot of fun when it came out, so I'll probably just put it there. What was the... Did we have an event again? Oh, the event was really good. That was Simpsons season though, so we'll move on to that. Simpsons season, good mini season overall. Had a lot of fun playing it. The whole map overall was just... It was small but fun. You know what I mean? It got the games like finishing quicker. The loot pool was cool. I liked how we had like the tac shotgun, the thunder shotgun. You had the striker AR without bullet drop. I like just the weapons, like even the items that season. Also, Delulu was a lot of fun that season. Ranked was not bad. Yeah, like this season, good fun, but obviously wasn't as good as Chapter 2 Remix or, you know, Season OG. I'll do that. You know what? I'll put it lower S tier. I think it was really good, so I'll put it lower S tier. Chapter 7 Season 1. Season was dragged out for too long. Map was okay. Weapons were... They were fair. They were decent. I like now in Fortnite how you can ADS while jumping. That's pretty cool. I played a lot this season. I was like level... I think I was level 300 this season. I'm not kidding. Like, it's the highest level I've ever gotten a season. But it was dragged out for very long. For this season, Chapter 7 Season 1, a lot of my friends would say kind of like C or D tier. Probably D tier. Or maybe even F tier. I would probably put it... Yeah, I'd put it here. I'd put it here. I'd say this season was probably better than Chapter 5 Season 2. And like I said, I'm only putting Season 2 here because I only played one game. I only played like a couple games of this, like, on my friend's account. And finally, the last ever season that, obviously, in 9 days we're going into a new season. But Chapter 7 Season 2, in my opinion, actually hasn't been that bad of a season. I like how Epic have kind of done this Foundation Ice King thing. Overall, I think the season is quite fun. Season 8 OG as well, that's been not that bad. Chapter 7 Season 1 did have Season 7 OG, but it kind of got dragged out a wee bit too long. Chapter 7 Season 2 though, the rival system, it's a cool system. The weapons, I like the Chaos Reloader shotgun. All those weapons are really good. The loot pool overall is not bad. The game is, like, competitive's like actually carrying the game just now. But I would say overall, Chapter 7 Season 2, fun season. I enjoy playing it. Sometimes the game can get a bit boring because I'm not really playing with many people this season just now. Like, I don't think I've played too much with my mates in this season. And hopefully next season that changes. Hopefully next season's pretty good. I don't even know what next season will be. We're getting a end of live event, I think, at midnight in like a week and a half. So, honestly, I think I would put this season, so Chapter 7, I would say it's better than Chapter 7 Season 1. I could be a bit of a glazer here, but I think I would put it... I think I'd put it A tier, honestly. I think I'd put it here. I think I'd put it here in A tier. There's my list for every Fortnite season that I've ever played, and there is it ranked in my own opinion. You guys can give me your opinion on my tier list in the comments, or you guys can make your own on the Fortnite Dot GG website. Just go on to Fortnite Dot GG, go to where it says rankings. It should be here with a fire emoji. Once you see that, just click on it, and then when you're here, just click on best seasons, and then when you're there, it will show you every season that everyone's ranked right here. Chapter 7 Season 2 actually is 74%. It is number 12 of the best Fortnite season. You guys can just click on my tier list, and from there you get your entire tier list loaded up, and you guys can just reset it by clicking the reset button and download it. And so yeah, here is my final tier list for Fortnite seasons. Let me know what you guys think of it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you'd change on this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And before you go, thank you all so much for 40,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll hope to make like a dedicated video about it later on, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all again. I appreciate the support.